Not long after the Classic Center opened in 1995, a group of supporters, along with Classic Center Executive Director Paul Kramer, realized the need for a vehicle that would allow them to raise funds to keep the facility in a state-of-the-art condition. The construction of the building had been paid for using SPLOST funds, a special purpose local option sales tax, so there was no existing debt at the time. Elijah Hamilton Culpepper, the Classic Center's first development director, led the way in establishing a group of Broadway Entertainment Series season ticket holders when the Classic Center Theater opened in 1996, providing a perfect base of supporters to grow a fundraising platform. Paul Martin, an active Classic Center Authority board member, led the charge to create the Classic Center Arts Foundation, a 501c3 organization, in 2001. Mr. Martin created the levels of membership as well as the benefits that members would receive, and he served on the original foundation board. He remains an active member of the board to this day. Mr. Martin believed from the foundation's inception in the establishment of a scholarship program so that the Classic Center could not only present performances but cultivate local talent as well. He also pushed for the creation of a $5,000 annual grant to be given away to local artists in an effort to make the Classic Center more accessible for them to hold performances. This grant program led to a valuable partnership between the Classic Center and the University of Georgia, which was established in an effort to bring opera to Athens. This town and gown relationship continues to thrive today as the two entities partner each year to bring shows to our community. In 2003, it was decided to change the name to the Classic Center Cultural Foundation, and the board began to grow a membership base in order to raise more funds and create excitement around the offerings of the Classic Center. A mission statement was drafted that would set the tone for the foundation's work going forward. The Classic Center Cultural Foundation will provide resources to entertain and educate our community by providing and supporting diverse performing, visual, and culinary arts programs while working to maintain the Classic Center in a state-of-the-art condition. The word culinary was not in the original mission, but it was added in 2014 as the foundation's programming expanded. As the work of the foundation began to grow, its leaders determined that a nest egg was needed to fund capital projects for the Classic Center. Clemente Holder, who was well known in Athens for her philanthropy and volunteer efforts, donated $500,000 to launch the Classic Center Cultural Foundation Endowment. Her generosity did not stop there. She and her late husband, H. Randolph Holder, had also donated a brand new Steinway grand piano to the Classic Center Theater just a few short years earlier, before the official creation of the Cultural Foundation. During her lifetime, Mrs. Holder played an active role in the foundation, including serving on the board of directors, and she remains its largest donor to date. When the scholarship program was launched in an effort to reward students studying the performing arts, the foundation officially provided one award each year. Mrs. Holder was a faithful attendee of those scholarship auditions, and she funded an additional 2 scholarships annually for students of the arts. She was also the champion for an orchestra shell for the Classic Center Theater, to be used for Athens Symphony community concerts. She inspired the acquisition of the shell by being the first to donate to the $350,000 purchase. Mrs. Holder's first gift to the facility was an orchestra lift, which is still in use in the theater. The originators of the Cultural Foundation also made it a priority to celebrate visual art. In the early days of the organization, Smith Wilson, who currently serves as the chairman of the board of the foundation, led the charge in developing an art committee. This group of local artists, comprised of Alan Campbell, Michelle Turn, and Donald Keys, advised and assisted the foundation with the purchase of local artwork to hang in the Classic Center. Today, the foundation maintains 2 rotating art galleries featuring pieces by local artists that are available for purchase, as well as the permanent collection that it has purchased over the years that adorns the walls of the Classic Center. The permanent collection is now valued at nearly $300,000. Over the next decade, the number of members grew from fewer than 25 to over 300. As more members joined the foundation and more money was raised, the work of the organization expanded as well. Today, the Classic Center Cultural Foundation gives away over $22,000 in scholarships each year to high school and college students throughout Northeast Georgia who are pursuing a career in the arts. The scholarship program has expanded to also include an award for students studying the culinary arts, with an annual cook-off competition judged by local chefs. The increased geographic footprint throughout Northeast Georgia has inspired members from these additional areas. A new membership track was created in 2014 in an effort to attract the next generation of art supporters in and around Athens. The 501 Club provides benefits to Foundation members outside of the Broadway entertainment series and instead focuses on concerts and comedians that grace the stages of the Classic Center. In 2016, the Cultural Foundation launched a capital campaign to renovate the Foundry Street warehouses and transform the upper level of the building to Founders Hall. The renovation included new carpet, paint, and wall coverings, as well as images of the original Classic Center Authority board members in recognition of their efforts to bring the facility to fruition. The Classic Center Cultural Foundation is proud to partner with the Classic Center to honor these hardworking and visionary individuals who have given our community a treasure to enjoy for generations to come.